Holy shit, this music is crazy. It goes hard, as the kids say. Okay. Night. Hi. My throat definitely feels worse than yesterday. It's not great. It didn't feel that much worse until yesterday, until the afternoon. So, probably be talking a little bit softer today. I will say that, how do I want to say this? I guess that, let's see, September quest. There's at least some quests and things to do, so that's good. I don't know if my throat feels worse because I went for a walk outside and it's allergies related, or if because yesterday I stayed inside and biked. But also I think the walk was more, I probably was breathing harder than the bike, because it wasn't like an easy walk. Definitely did not run. I'm definitely still having injury related stuff, so I'm not fully back to normal, which sucks. Not a fan of that at all. It's been really long, just how the rest of my life has been really bad the past 2 years. The same is true in pretty much every aspect, so that's cool. But hello, you're staring at me. Disparage? Yeah. I didn't read a lot of the comments in that thread that was like, what was it? I'll read it out loud. Long-term unemployment leads to disengagement and apathy rather than efforts to regain control. New research reveals that prolonged unemployment is strongly correlated with a loss of personal control and subsequent disengagement both psychologically and socially. And I was like, yeah. But there was some comments. I only looked at a couple of the top comments, and it was some interesting. I feel like I got a hair in my mouth, but it's like stuck in my teeth somehow. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, it looks like maybe like a remnant from a piece of floss, like a little tiny string element that pulled off from a piece of floss. And that was what happened. I don't know, the webcam looked like out of sync there with my voice for a second, but maybe it's always like that. I have no idea. Hello, Vicious. Are there any 3Ps we need to do, Vicious? Oh shit, we have maintenance today, huh? Wait, what kind of maintenance? Like a normal maintenance or like a things get reset kind of maintenance, like rank rolls and stuff? Well, yeah, we definitely would do the... You know what? I do appreciate you telling me, but I was also going to say, we definitely would do the free rolls. Good song alert. Ultraman collab coming in, but I don't know what it's for. I've noticed that Trigger here on the team has a third attribute now. He definitely did not have that third attribute before, so some updates already came through. I imagine the maintenance is at 9? Could be wrong, but... Oh, that was what I was gonna mention. The, other thing that is maybe different from normal, if you're paying attention, is that I'm not eating yet. I'm not eating. Everyone wants to hear your music. Oh, blasting music outside when it's a nice day. Yeah, pretty annoying. Like, there is a certain range of playing the audio outside because like you're with a group of people and you want to be able to hear it, but then there's like another range where it's like, all right, well, you're clearly just overdoing it. The reason I'm not eating yet is because I'm not quite hungry yet. Like, I could eat if I had to force myself to, but I might as well wait like an extra 30 minutes or so. And the reason for that is because I got to have fresh, homemade banana bread. So I wanted to have it while it was hot out of the oven, you know? And it was delish. Delicios. You could up and show us? Now that brings me to ask you, are you guys, do you like it when there's like nuts and stuff in your banana bread, or the people that like chocolate chips in their banana bread, or just like the banana bread flat. Not flat, but like clean. No other things in it. What the hell? Was that die on entry there? I think it was. You love nuts in your loaf. Very clever. They say he's the funniest to ever do it. Alright, does this team have enough health? You don't like the nuts in it? I also like to have it just be clear. Clear and clean of anything. We could have lived that if we probably put a different, an extra team HP on the Shiva team or something. I don't really like the chocolate chips being in there because then it feels more like a dessert. Even though banana bread kind of is a dessert, to be honest. It's like not really healthy and stuff, but it makes it feel like the banana bread is already enough. That's how I feel about it. Like we don't need to be putting chocolate chips in it or whatever. That's how I feel about it. And, so yeah. You're fine with the plain as long as it's moist. So you're saying if both were not mega moist fresh, you would rather there be nuts than no nuts? Is that what that means? Sure. I like that answer because it's like, yeah, fuck it, sure. I don't, yeah, it's close enough or whatever. That's funny. Now, how about this though? If you were to get like, if you were to be given freshly baked right out of the oven, warm, moist, delicious banana bread, do you like putting butter on your banana bread? Would you rather have it plain? Or would you rather have it with butter, without, or doesn't matter any which way? Now, I definitely can enjoy it either way. I don't actually know if I have a preference one way or the other. Both are pretty delicious. If it's warm, it can go with some salted butter and probably not want the nuts in the loaf. Okay, alright, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it does change it. Being, like, actually warm right out of the oven. It does change the experience and what you might like on it or not like on it. Because, yeah, definitely if it's, like, cool or room temperature and the butter doesn't melt into it, it's certainly a different experience. Chestnut vs. Kobayashi was today. Is there like a YouTube video of it or something? Yeah, that's the interesting thing about banana bread. It's also still good even when it's not fresh hot out of the oven. But not just because it tastes the same and is good. It's like a different experience, basically. But it's still good. Pretty cool. Banana bread is fucking disgusting. That's pretty funny. Everyone else thinks it's good that has talked in the chat, so we're not gonna agree with you on that one. You're outvoted on that by quite a bit. You don't need no agreement. I'm just telling you what we were saying. You love the atmosphere for green grass. Oh, the music? Yeah, the music on Equivalent Sleep right now is really good. What the heck? God, this one is really just designed to fuck up an aggregate, huh? I mean, there's really nothing to do here, is there? You just die. There's nothing we can do. Well, unless we just live, I guess. But... Huh? Okay. I guess we can just heal. Wouldn't surprise me if they do some kill move before I get my skills up here, but maybe. And the artwork, yeah. Vicious doesn't like banana bread either? What the heck? That's pretty masterful spinner usage right there. If you don't mind me saying. So why don't you like banana bread? Or do you just not like bananas? Because then that would make sense. Or is this like you had one really bad banana bread at some point, or only one type that had like weird nuts or chocolate chips and you don't like that or something? I guess it could be any of those reasons, really. You love bananas on their own, okay. You just think banana bread is disgusting. Okay, but what does that mean? You don't like the texture of it being like a soft banana bread or something? And it makes you feel like eating like a mushy apple type of deal? Or is it just the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not like... I'm trying to do the streamer thing where I'm like talking to the chat. I don't know if you've noticed this. This is a stream that's happening. My bad, I didn't realize you didn't want to talk about it that much. I thought I was just trying to actually talk about it as a topic that came up. Sorry, I guess. It doesn't taste good, simple as that. Okay. I didn't really look at what this guy said he wanted me to do. Was I supposed to get rid of all the poisons or something? Oh, I think I was. I think I was. Whoops. You like lemonade but not lemon pastries? That's a good example. That's a good example. I like that. I might have to remember that for the future myself. That was good. I like that. Because I also kind of am like that, I think. I haven't had many lemon pastry in quite a bit, but I do and have liked lemonade a lot in my years, so I can see what you're getting at. Something about it just doesn't flow right with you. But you know, I was just asking to be a topic. I understand there's probably some amount of, not necessarily hypocritical, but just like sometimes the, oh, that's not good. Got rid of my, my thing here. My overriding damage or whatever. Whatever you call it. Probably fine. Yeah. Dungeons have been getting a little harder now. Fixed team. What the hell do you do? The water. Okay. Wait. This is 1 turn cooldown, 2 turn cooldown. Okay. Imagine we do this maybe towards the boss or something. Okay. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Can't actually do blue matches here anyway, but we get some free turns, so that's neat, I guess. See how much this does without transforming the other one. It'd be cool to kill this floor, get to the second floor, and then delay that one with the transform of the one on the left. Nope. True turn cooldown. Alright, so then I'm definitely transforming this. And then this I want to do because it makes the board different. Fix the board size. Damn, that's a lot of movement time. That's a lot of movement time. Is there anyone that even has an L heart? No. Oh, we also will need to FUA on an enemy that needs it, so that's important to know, I guess. Okay, we turn cooldowns. Lemonade is really good. I haven't had lemonade in quite a while. Were you guys big on pink lemonade too? It was always nice to mix it up with the pink lemonade, I feel like. Always a nice little change of pace. Not really a reason to not use these skills, because it's not like we have any way to get around delays anyway, so you just might as well. That's how I see it, at least. Alright, I think we need to do this one to get more blues. Although we do kind of need it twice, huh? But it should be enough to get the first half. Might be oh, okay, no, we have enough now, because they do that. That's great. Good news. Alright. So if we're doing that... Sure. Wait. Is there, like, another type of lemonade beside... I gotta imagine at some point they did more than just regular lemonade and pink lemonade, right? But I've never actually heard of another lemonade typing, if that makes sense. I feel like somehow I've never heard of a different one. But it has to exist, surely. Although I guess it's just kind of a different flavor, and that's sort of how it works, right? Does this negate that combo thing? No, it helps combat it, though. This thing's already fire, so there's no reason to change that. Alright, that was easy enough. Nice. I think I asked this, but you probably weren't listening, Vicious. Is there a 3P that we need to do? Oh, old school team, let's go. Old school team. This is just Awaken Bind time stand? Yeah, and enhance. Right, not that. Okay, that's the same as I remember, relatively. So everything except green? 7 turns on that? Kinda don't want to do a 7 or a 5 match of the okay. Okay, target the middle. Alright, that is not how I wanted that to start. I don't think we're gonna have Indra up, are we? We need a floor to stall on, but I don't even know what floor to stall on. You're running the quest also? Okay. That's fair. I wonder if I don't even need the Indra. You know what I mean? Like, what if I just... What if I just don't bother? I'm hitting the 6 combo, so that's all that really matters. Ooh, okay. I imagine I gotta do... Well... You could do the row of hearts. I got screwed because the diagonal thing didn't actually work right. But we did unbind at least. See what happens. I'm willing to give an extra turn of stall here, see what it does. It almost killed me. So, you know, that would have been bad. Cool. That got me some stalling. Probably wouldn't have it up to date because of the maintenance, Ah, true. Yeah, for the um like why there wouldn't be a 3P. Although there's a ranking dungeon up that's new, and that must have came up today, I think, unless it was there yesterday. I don't remember it being there yesterday, but alright, everything is up for the boss. Every skill is ready. 4 combos, no problem. That could have been a little bit better. I had the cascade with the yellow there, but I didn't get the heart cascade quite right. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to use a Ollie here, which isn't the best, but I'm not gonna risk it. That should be good enough. Bum. Alright, we delay the boss, and we start killing. We start killing. Well, easy. I bet if I had enhanced with Yomi, we would have just killed there straight up. I guess I might as well just full combo the whole board and everything. Edge. That was what, 9? That was 9. At some point soon here, probably should go get the yogurt. State primary tomorrow? I believe you. You know what? Let's do that before we forget. There is the event happening. I got salads, which is nice because I have a lot of leeks built up. But also, you can start off with some strong Calm Mind fruit salads. My first fruit salad that was breakfast was 22k. Did not crit. This one also sadly did not crit. But it's still 22k. Saving up them corns just for the occasion. All those corns from Gardevoir. U.S. Senator user voting. Certain counties only. Certain counties only. So I do have a problem where my ingredients are full. Which is why I cooked this meal before actually clicking any of these. And also why I don't have Golem in. I don't think I usually do, because like I'm not registered in a specific party, so I don't think I do the primary. Is that right, or is that wrong? Also, there is an incense mission. That's how it was in NH2. Damn, Gardevoir been getting some triggers off today. So these are the actual strong... If you do the help pick me and you do berry, that's how you find out what are actually the strongest specific berry Pokemon for the week. I'm not going to leave Altaria in overnight, but I brought it in because it's high energy. It was like close to high and it gives me eggs, which is nice. It's also why I like have kept this Wartortle and other things relatively high and whatnot. I don't know if I'm... Well, the only guaranteed berry for today is, or for this week, is the orange berry one. The rest are just random. It's just that Raichu is the strongest. So like, no electric berry, but you saw that that one Raichu was over the Altaria, and the Altaria has the favorite berry, and it was also stronger than the Croconaw that was the orange berry. And I don't have in Wartortle because again my ingredients are already like basically too high, so might as well just go all berries to help get to Master 3 faster. But yeah, the favorites are for me are ground type Dragon and Orin, which is not a great combination, but again, I'm living with it. It doesn't really deal too much problems. Thankfully, I entered one of the quests here that don't have a timer, which is nice. Hopefully this yogurt can help my, maybe like, lube up my vocal cords and throat area for sickness stuff issues. Or we might end up just having to like fucking end the stream early. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that. I do still plan to do the third Zap session, but which, by the way, I was kind of killing it yesterday. Sort of reviewing as I was uploading. I got like 2 10 wins and 9 that almost had double achievements. I was kind of doing some big moves. Could also check if the ranking is a remade team or not. Might be something to consider. So I know Stungton was saying that they didn't have any special Labor Day plans yesterday. Did that end up holding true, just to hang out at home? Oh no, weren't you going to get the mouse? Oh wait, you probably couldn't do that because it's Labor Day, right? Or maybe you could because capitalism. But anyway. Anyway, you did. Hopefully that'll end up alleviating some problems for at least some amount of time. You need display port cables for the mouse? Oh, or you just need the display port cables as well. Or like as an alternative thing. Ah, okay, the HDMI and the graphics card's freaking out. That makes a bit more sense than what I was alluding to. Wait, you need a display port for the mouse? I ain't never heard of some shit like that. As well, yeah. Handmade video cards. Oh, hand-me-down video cards. I was gonna say handmade. What the hell? That's not a thing, is it? hand-me-down, though. Yeah. I did do that until this current computer. Okay. We only got the ones that have timers. Well, I guess these first two don't, but time for me to both pee, because again, drinking extra water, as well as getting yogurt and such. So I'm gonna do that, I guess. I might turn off the fan as well. Forgot to get the water bottle. I've made it. Oh, is it peaceful music? Did I just ruin it? You hear a cricket outside? Alright, let's get this yogurt involved. I am still definitely a little bit full from the banana bread, so it's a little bit less yogurt than usual, which is fine. You know what I need to do this September, so we gotta start looking and playing, you know, some spooky games. So, as of course, recommendations welcome, as far as, I mean, more likely if they're, you know, free. But I imagine there's gotta be a way to search through, like, my Steam library for spooky games that doesn't involve just scrolling through each game, right? Like, there's gotta be, like, a filter that's, like, scary genre or something. Maybe find some stuff in there. I would hope. Good time to check. It is not fixed team. What are the bonuses? Water combos? Awoken skills invalid. Oh no, Latin awoken skills invalid. Well, that means no skill boost. Awakening, Latin awakening. And is enhanced water combo Blue Taco, or is that Blue Row? I don't even remember what it said. I think it's not the Blue Row. Water combos. I imagine that's the Blue Taco then. Did you talk about Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass Room Wrong Hack? I don't think so. Sea Glass Room? Or that had to have been like an autocorrect ROM to room, and then you just kept it, right? Something like that. I'm starting to read through the autocorrect. Yeah, see, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Getting better at it. He's learning. I feel like I'm already was like better than the average. Part of it is definitely that I am more likely to assume an autocorrect from you or Vicious. Because I know you both will use like the phone or Xbox or whatever. So the only 3P Vicious would be if we wanted to get stones from these, which we could if we wanted to. Not necessarily opposed to that, but... Why are you saying things like this? Why did... People saying things like that in chat. Not that, like, obviously I know that you're kidding, but like if it was a random person that said that, that's the type of thing that makes someone like stop using a webcam and use a VTuber model. One of these days I just show up with a VTuber model. I think I've talked about this before. If I were to have a VTuber model, it would either be, so you know, like a lot of VTubers are like different animals or whatever. I would definitely be a turtle, of course, if I was one of the animal types. Otherwise, it would just be like Line Rider guy. I feel like that would be an easy choice to move into. One, because it's probably easier to make because it's very simple looking. How can you even make a hot Ninja Turtle looking ass? I didn't say I was a hot turtle, I just said I would be a turtle-ish guy. Also, if we're gonna be honest about it, most of these models, or not most, but there's plenty of models that are for a VTuber that's like supposed to be an animal that's like, if you had someone look at it and not know that it was supposed to have like animal influence, they wouldn't know that, and they just like, this is just like a hot anime thing. So you could definitely do that, you know what I mean? Wait, that thing's a turtle? Yeah, there's a shell on its back. You can't see his back. Right? Like, it could just be like, you could just see like a little thing here that's like, or they'll have like the, oh, it's an animal with a tail, but you don't see it most of the time until it does like a, it just shows up like there. So, you know, you can make it more about however you want it to be, you know? It's not that hard to... It doesn't have to look like a Ninja Turtle. Could I do this with Millum? I could. Didn't I have another Millum team? Oh yeah, it was you guys. Yeah, might as well do this one. No delay on the first turn is a bit of an issue. Although she gives 4 free turns anyway. Alright, so start with this. And then this, because we do need this to come back up. It'll not really come up on time though, unfortunately, huh? Yeah, it's not gonna come up on time. Oh no, but this one... This might do unmatchable? I don't remember. I mean, one way to find out, I guess. Hey, it works. Turns out, yes, it does do that thing. I suppose we take the free turn while we have it. That's 3 turns away, so then now... You want to keep the Eurisha skill up, because the other Millums won't be ready yet. Uh-oh. I mean, that was annoying, but not really the end of the world, I guess. I do kind of need to wait another turn. Wait, can I do crosses or something? No one's got crosses? Damn. T's don't get rid of blinds, right? That's only... Do T's do anything, or are they just damage? Because the crosses get rid of... Bark and Skyfall. L's get rid of locks. Do T's do something? I don't know if they do. Again, I actually don't think I should use Eurisha yet. Because the other, like, the Mellum won't be ready yet. We are low on HP, which is not great. Ah, that's right. We need to match hearts for that to work. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that part of the leader skill.
Okay, so I did need to use Euretia there and then hope that the next floor was better suited.
Alright, I'll run it back. Damn reset.
We don't have the best healing, but kind of clutch that Gobta has the unmatchable skill on it. Have to admit that. Go. I know, like, boxes and stuff is more damage with these, but fine. Also, the idea is to make the board big again. Then maybe wait on using a board change. Part of the idea. Part of the idea. Now I believe if I use Euretia here. Okay. What does that do? We need an L shape. Probably doable. Probably doable, right? Move time's pretty high. L shield for good measure. Doesn't matter if we still kill the floor, does it? Cause it don't matter, no. We do need part matches for the leader skill of the second Milim, I suppose. But not ideal, probably. Although this should be up in a couple turns, I guess. That's red. Okay. Should be shielded up well enough. Then things will switch back. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll switch back. Okay, they did. Dark, red, dark, red. So the red's to the right. Head is too. C15 has a lot of awaken binds. Enough to need like double unbinders or one that's like a 3 or 4 turn cooldown or something. Thanks for the heads up though. Good to know. Floor 3, or for what combines the next floor makes dark and fire unmatchable. So there's some unmatchable and then some awaken binds. Okay. Let me go put the bowl away. I think now that I'm done eating, we'll probably skip 12 for now and go to 13 and go up from there. You ran a dark team, so you needed the unmatch on time? Or did you have a TPA unmatchable Latin thing going on? Alright, let's try with aggregate. Well, is there a reason to try with aggregate over just doing Millum, really? Probably not. Probably not. Well, especially since it can get delayed. That's not a problem. That part's a little bit of a problem, but not really. We can maybe Euretia a lot of this away. Yeah, perfect. You had it, but it was used one floor that was 2 turn on. I don't feel like that's what I said. That might kill, which is kind of annoying. No, okay, never mind. It said the Latin. Not a skill. For unmatchable. But, whatever. I got hiccups. We got skills. They got thrills. They're multiplying. And I'm in control. That was not the best matching, but it's okay. Have you ended up beating it then with a different team, or you're being very well? Whatever, it doesn't matter. You told me that there's a lot of unbinds, so at least I know that part. At least I know that part. Cool. Ow. Motorcycle lady? Who's motorcycle lady?
Oh, motorcycle lady. I actually do know who you mean. It's funny. Yeah, I actually do know what you mean by that. Motorcycle lady. I guess I didn't know that the motorcycle lady was a lady. Maybe that's the part that I wasn't sure about. Okay. Do I have cloud? I don't have cloud. Okay. How goes the questions? Goes well. 1 through 10 we're done. Then I did 11 with Millum team here. Because aggregate you can't do because dupes. And then this is 13, skipped 12. Didn't feel like managing skill boost stuff yet. Figured try this. I was going to aggregate this because usually I mean, lately it's just been like aggregate all of the quest dungeons until you can't, which is maybe usually like C15 or something, but I was like, well, might as well get a little more practice, I guess, if that's even what you would call it, with Millum. Yeah, there's not much to practice. I mean, most of the time I am not doing boxes of both colors. I'm just doing dark box and then letting the rest be what it is. Also, not using Geld, but using the Gob to shield loop because it's like less complicated to deal with, like knowing what big hits are where and stuff. That type of thing. I think there actually is not another dark match, so I guess I'm doing that. Oh, I had a question. What does the T do besides more damage? Like crosses make Dark Skyfall not as bad. Um Bells unlock. The T's do something extra? Or no? Oh, I didn't realize the time was shortened. Didn't see that. Purifies the negative orbs. Does that mean it gets rid of like negative orbs for the few that are on the board, or it like negates the ones that were on the board at that moment? How does I don't understand how this happens sometimes. Chrome like, or rather YouTube, I guess maybe, like decides that the playlist is just going to go to a random video and not the playlist. I don't know how that happens. I don't like this. Is the time shortened still? No. Gotta get rid of the Awaken Bind. Yeah, this sucks, Major Poop. Kinda don't want to try to deal with this. But I imagine it's gonna do something equally annoying next turn. I guess what I'm thinking about is how am I even gonna how am I even gonna get enough Dark Orbs for this to really work anyway? Doesn't seem that likely. I mean, 20 seconds is a long time, no doubt, but be great if it also applied the heals, but there's no heal T awakening. It gets rid of the negatives of the orb you matched. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's different. Is this the boss? I wasn't paying attention. It is. Alright, so I might as well do this then. And better have enough to box. We do. Is it dumb that I am just doing the red matches here? Maybe, maybe not. We're getting instruments today or tomorrow because today's maintenance. Only reason looks like there's maintenance today means short schedule for the dungeon is shorter. Hey, we beat it. That was what, 13? Yeah, that was 13. Nice. I did revert my Milim back to the attribute absorption thing right away, which it didn't end up costing me, but on Quest 11, September Quest 11, it swapped this with Eurisha, which ended up being fine, but I imagine if it swapped like Gobta, that probably would have been bad. Probably would have been bad. Start streaming? I am streaming. Oh, who let him stream? See? Just max it wood orbs? Well, you can't make wood orbs, so if you don't have wood orbs, then you lose. Alright, so this is a problem because we don't have the delay. So, I don't think that means I die right away, but I imagine it's not good news. Imagine it's not good news. Alright, we're living. Left their Eurisha up so that we would make sure we would have orbs. That's something. And then these are going to transform. We'll have the shield. So we're probably okay-ish. Maybe. I mean, orbs are going to be the main scary element, I guess. Which is why I did the L shield. Yeah, and then, wow, that's pretty unlucky. No red orbs for 2 turns in a row is annoying. But we do have making the board bigger. Now we have shield. Alright, so we have enough. I don't know if we have enough to also do the other stuff, but yeah, we do. They're a bit far away. A little bit far away, but we made it work. How did that not do the damage? It must not have been a box, I guess. Okay. Eurisha's back. Okay, this time for sure, right? We are gonna need this 7x6 board again, huh? Alright, you gotta give us some reds. Alright. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. I was trying to get rid of these jammers, but I did it too late. If I put them on the far right or the very top, they'd be gone when the board changes size, which I guess I can still do next turn, but... Still do it this turn. Alright, or the orbs can finally change and fix it. That would also solve the problem. And the orbs are not moving how I want them to move today so far. Will say that. Could be moving a little bit smoother. I imagine you haven't looked at ranking at all, and I also imagine that I don't need to... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's good, though. That saved me. I was going to say we don't have hearts, so we're screwed, but then that kind of saved me. Because now we have the hearts, at least. I mean, it's still bad because now next turn these aren't going to be up, and we'll need there to be darks and heals and stuff. Kind of makes me... we don't have heals. Alright, never mind. Cool. Okay. Well, we might just lose anyway, it turns out. Oh, so close. So close to so many different heart opportunities. Are we dead? We're dead. Yeah, this dungeon sucks. Kinda sucks for this. Yeah, that was like too big of a delay. That's a big delay too. That was 4 turns with 2 SDRs, so it was a 6-turn delay. So unless you just put all of the Latins on SDRs, you're gonna get screwed. Seems like a situation where maybe an Ateli team does better, because you don't need the skills up necessarily, because you're just rainbow, so as long as they don't also change the board, which they don't, then it's okay. Not crazy. Not crazy. I was talking about how, and I don't know if Ramen's still here or not, talking about this last week, where maybe instead of doing this as the Ellie team, we instead maybe something a little more like this. Now, this guy's probably better than the other setup there. You're crazy? What do you require? Oh, yeah. Like, is that... I gotta imagine that's probably better than this. You would have to... And then, like, this is also... Yeah, I guess this is... The concern, I suppose, would just be... Luna Shield overrides your... Oh, it does? Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. That overrides it. Interesting. Okay. The reason I had been looking at this one as the main choice was just because it was Awaken Bind plus 7x6. I mean, I guess you could go back to, like, this being your Awaken Bind plus board fix. But then you don't really have any recovery anymore after that. You don't have any heal. You have the two. You have the 1 heal TPA from each Ateli, I guess. But then after that, you'd be lacking. It's kind of a negative that she voids the dark damage, huh? I didn't think about that. Not think about how that would mess up looping shields. I guess this is a 7x6 and unmatchable, but it's also probably just not as good. Skipping everything till code geese? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Ultraman Twitter. Nice. If you can figure out a shield that plus 7x6 that's not Daijin Joe. How popular is Ultraman? I think it's popular, but I don't really have a good grasp on how popular. I mean, if we just didn't even try to deal with 7x6, then we could just have a, like, Frey or something here. Nope. I mean, I did just search skill 7x6 and 6x5, but also the search is kind of dumb because it doesn't, like, include evolutions, so... I could see why you'd be asking, like, oh, but do you, like, actually have it? Makes sense. Clean up some of this stuff while we think. I mean, yeah, we could just forgo the 7x6 and just have Frey in there or whatever. Freyer as our cleric. And just kind of, like, try that team. Or I guess we could just go with the Ateli team I've already used before. Also probably fine. Have to... I think this had a Maj on it when I had done it before. You're in the Middle East, technically Asia. You're in the Middle East? So... What is it, like fucking 8 a.m. or something over there? I was trying to do the math on the time zone, but I gave up. I gave up. Bloodka? I have Bloodka, turns out. I don't know if this is the one you meant, though. 230? UAE. This only does that for one turn, though. How does this solve my problem? Time it? Well, then in that... I mean, couldn't you then say the exact same thing for Shuna or whatever her name is? Isn't it the same problem? Oh, just time it? Wouldn't this still just be better? No, because you may get forced to use Shuna right on the start of your shield loop. But then you could also be forced to use the 7x6 if you're put on like a... What's the really small one? 5x4? I mean, I guess forced maybe would be in quotations. Like, can you even... Is there an, like, there definitely would be situations where you didn't have enough colors, probably, right? You know how much you cooked because you don't know who's good? You think you cooked with free pulls on Bride Banner? You meant no shield loop, but I guess. I mean, you're definitely more forced to do Awaken Binds than you are for board size fixes, typically. But there's definitely spots, especially I feel like with a rainbow team, where you need all 5 colors. You need all 5 colors and hearts? Yeah, you need all 5 colors and hearts every turn to activate this. Leader skill with the reduced damage. So that's like almost perfect all colors on a 5x4 board. So you would pretty much be forced to do a 7x6 skill anyway. Oh, if you have the spinner. I mean, the spinner could also just get eliminated from the 7x6, but yeah. There's definitely, like, I get what you're saying in terms of you're less forced to, percentage-wise, case than you are forced to unbind. That's definitely true. Like, there's situations where you can potentially live around it, whether it's, like, using a telly for a turn, use a spinner, etc., and so forth. There's definitely chance, whereas, like, unbind, you kind of just have to do it. You got Tuwala, Hermes, Izanami, Usui, Yuri, Pralina, the notable ones. This is the bride forms, you're saying? You got this Yuri? You got Bridezilla? No, you didn't say that. You got this Yuri. All enemies are fire. Fire 3 turns. Oh, there's a red one. 8% for 1 turn. It's a weird one. That form. Just the fact that there's many forms, I assume this is a pretty good roll to have gotten with your free roll or whatever, or your not free rolls. I'm also taking the opportunity to look at it now because I just don't really remember, and I'll be doing my free rolls during stretch break, so like might as well just talk about it now. This is a looping auto recovery. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's good, but it's neat. It's kind of cool, for sure. Yeah, funny. It is funny. It's kind of neat. Certainly interesting. Your other one was Tuwala. That's down here. Kind of a long cooldown, but it does charge by 1, so that's sort of neat. Ooh, the equip is really good. I mean, the charge by 1 is maybe not as much, but like, you know, 3 skill boost, effectively 4, that's not bad. Sure, it's pretty good. Totally worth keeping in mind. Building stuff. Hermes. All moves. Is this? Did I get this one? I might have gotten this one. This one I think was more of like the equip is maybe interesting because double team HP and then Cloud and Jammer, like maybe that ends up being an important thing at some point in a random situation. But I think I got this one. Oops, wrong button. What else was it? Izanami? Izanami, right? Not Izanagi. Oh yeah, Izanami's not good. Although I did actually... I have a 120 leveled thing of this. I forget why, but it was like the looping shield for something. I honestly can't remember though. Hertuala, Hermes, Izanami, Usui. I feel like that one's good, isn't it? Oh, that's the one that I have, this one. Yeah, this one's not bad. Sent the bride tier list. Copy link. Let's go in and out, $20. Wait, that's the one that I got. But isn't this one of those where you need like 3 copies of it or something? I feel like we talked about this last time. No, it's a cleric? Okay, I just misremembered completely then. Sui. Oh, yeah. No, I remember this. Yeah, no, we said this was really good. I remember this. Yeah, we said this thing was insane. We have R Miru. Rimuru. It's what makes it good on Rimuru? Oh, the slime thing. For some reason, I was thinking not the blue slime one, but the light dark one that like swaps to the leader position. Ramirus? Yeah, I was confusing it with that name. And then what was the other thing you got? You got Yuri, you got Usui. This is Usui, and yeah, really good cleric. Really good cleric. And then the Yuri, which we already looked at briefly, and then Praline. Is that one that's bad that I'm thinking of? Or is that, like, in middling? Praline. Kind of expected to see it down here. Oh, here it is. This one? Oh, no, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this one. 25 turn transform. A lot of hands on it. It's interesting. Okay. The double cross I'm not that excited about, but turn cooldown, damage cap stuff. Okay. I'm back at this thing. That can sub. That can be a sub in the Ashana team. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. So from what I recognize that I have both from previous or from like the one free roll I already did, I definitely have Izanagi. I think I have the entire bottom row here from previous times. I definitely have this guy. I maybe have this one. I have a couple of this. I have one of this. I have one of this. This is blue. Something with an R? I might be blanking on that. Raijin. There it is. Raijin. I have this one, I believe. Maybe I'm just straight up lying. I feel like I have this one. Could be completely wrong. What did we do? We did okay. So we got Kulia, Hermes, Brigid. I was gonna say I recognized the Brigid one. I believe this is Brigid. And then I don't think I have anything in the altar row here. And then, but we got the soulmate. So not crazy, but not, you know, it's stuff. I suppose I could also just like do this, huh? I could also just type it in. Yeah, so the 120'd one. Boom. There's the Bastet one. There's that guy. There's this one that I never actually ended up using. This one, the Raijin. Oh, I guess I didn't remember this one, the Panera. Seems okay. Maybe the other forms are better. Wow, you can give it an equip that does the skill boost thing? Or sorry, a super awakening that does the skill boost thing? Do you need to do that so you can like loop this or something? No, you can't loop this. I guess it's just to like bring it back quicker. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that as a super awakening. But yeah, it is a lot like waifus and systems. You're not wrong there. Sonaruka too. Okay. Is that the reason that this thing is B tier? Like the equip or something? Anyway. Yeah, this one that I made into the ring. I think I needed this for a ranking is my guess. Probably not the team HPs. Those might not have even existed. It might have just been for this part. The double color tacos. Okay, and then these recent free rolls. Oh, we got this one in the recent free roll too. Okay, that was the cool one. I'm guessing this is just because it's like a specialty Mega Dragon Killers type of thing. Is the reason for this one being this? Could be wrong though. I feel like we briefly talked about but didn't even like attempt to build a fake Rimuru team thing. Like oh, I have another team here. I kind of forgot that existed. Okay, that's not wrong. It was like those two. And this. And then what? I don't think there was. I think people kind of gave up after that. They were like, "What other good blue things?" And I'm like, I don't know. How do you get pies? There's some dungeons you can get them in. Kind of laborious though, for me. Not something I would spend time doing, but that's because I already have a lot. There's also, I don't know when we would next have it, but there's usually like a Gung Ho collab. Well, not usually, but in the past there's been Gung Ho collabs that you can you know how like we have like the exchange stuff? There's been ones in the past where it's like an event, and instead of buying like latins and things here, you could actually exchange for pies, and so people would in the past did that event a bunch because it was like an easy swipe type of situation with certain builds, and then get a bunch of pies. Yeah, I don't think there was any other good blues for the slime collab situation. Ticket exchange and GH collab would be great if we could get one for the past few years now. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Oh. Yeah, Ramen's pretty knowledgeable guy. Trustworthy? I don't know, but knowledgeable maybe so. Okay, let's do an attempt with this, and then stretch break. Even though, like, there is probably a better version of an Atelli team I can do, I do kind of just want to do a run. Granted, that means we need to find an Atelli that's good. Enough, at least. You won't believe me when I tell him he'll get the title, so you go the title for yourself. What do you mean? I got the title. Yeah. I posted screenshots and stuff. In Discord. Alright. How do I do this again? Okay. I need to do TPAs and stuff. Probably gonna just fucking move. Oh, I messed up in one of the blue matches. Pretty sure I did, at least. What the hell? Do I need a couple greens? I mean, I'm not actually really trying to kill this turn now, because I'm just basically trying to wait some things out here. Bottom right horizontally. Hey, that's what I did last time when I actually tried to do real comboing. Okay, so I don't need any colors, but that's something, I guess. And again, I'm not actually like starting in the right place or whatever, because I'm not actually trying to kill, because silly. We're just trying to stall out some turns to get skills up, things transformed, etc. Get the Atelli skill up to then actually pierce. Alright. Alright. Let us begin. In this case, I want break free. I want to break free. Okay. Not the smoothest operations here. Could have been better. Currently trying to finish all technical dungeons. They take a lot of stamina. Because it's the beginning of a new month, I guess it depends on how strong your stuff is. But you should try to do some of at least the very early September quests here. Like, probably like 1 through 6 or 7 minimum. And then, do the fixed team ones because you don't actually need special teams for it, right? You just use it, what they give you. Supposed to start with horizontal TPAs, not vertical ones. I did start with horizontal ones. 2 horizontals and then vertical. That's what I did. Going forward, you're always doing... Try doing C15 last day of August, too sick to even try. Here you start on top left because opposing horizontal top right is the spinner. I feel like it doesn't matter that much where you start on the like non-spinner side. Maybe that's crazy. But yeah, sure. But like what's I don't see why like what I just did there where I did start in the top left and I did use the spinner. I don't see why that would get stopped by starting at the other top or bottom. I guess that's what I'm not quite. That maybe is the part that I'm not following. You're not making the max TPA board. I mean, that was almost the max TPA, was it not? That was like 1 short. How was that not close at all? Max is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, how do you get 10? Is 10 counting like a cascade or some shit? Whirlpool shape. No one has shown me what that looks like at all, so I have no idea what that is. No one has described that to me in those words at all, so I have no idea what the hell that is. I mean, that's 9. That's almost as much as you can get. And that's simple for me to do. This is kind of one of those spots, I guess, where I probably should just do this, right? Like, fix the board a turn, get the shield booping. Maybe not try to, like, TP it. Like, it does give us 4 turns, so maybe we should, maybe I should go, like, all out here. Just make sure to do rainbow to get, like, all the skills up and whatnot. The concern would be like an awaken bind basically and not having it up in time. That would be a concern, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I didn't mention any hearts. Whoops. Wow, that still did that much. Ah. Good night. Good night. Yeah, Middle East, you gotta get going to bed, don't you? Have a good one. Damn, they got rid of all of the problems. Another reason that it would have been nice to have this thing ready to go soon, huh? Do I need to do 2 light L's for this? Not great, given the not right amount of L's and stuff. I don't want to use an Atelli. That didn't really help too much. Okay, we got our assist back. And we're not doing a lot of damage. Although we don't have shield anymore, I guess, but... It has a countdown, and I feel like we're gonna be okay. Maybe that's crazy. I feel like we're gonna be okay with this countdown. Because... we only have one more turn to be absorbed. You sent a screenshot? Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to see it because I felt like, at least when people were describing to me what to do when I would like use the tele for the first time, it was basically what I'm doing now, and that doesn't seem to be the case. So I think I should go for a kill here though, and I'm probably not going to look into your thing until after because it's already 7 and this dungeon is timed. So yeah. Since there isn't many things to do, roll now how much stones you're sitting on. Alright, so let's just hope we don't need the shield loop up this very turn. And we'll be okay. We'll have every other skill up. Let's just hope that happens. Okay. I was scared for sure. Definitely scared on that. We do have to use our Awaken Unbind, right? Oh no, we have a TPA thing from the Atelli, so we probably don't, and I won't, which is great. So we want the blues on the bottom then. She's got enough TPAs for that to work, I think. What the hell happened there? Alright. Cool. Why are you looking at that card as a leader or equip or sub? I don't know what you just said. I have no idea what you said. Are you asking why I was looking at this partner Atelli friend to see if it had the TPA Latin Awakening, which was necessary for what I just did on the screen? Is that what you're asking me? Is that what you're asking? This is the boss, okay. Like, it needed that Latin Awakening. I don't have it on anyone else, and I didn't want to use my Unbind on the Unmatchable on Hearts. I don't see what's so confusing there. Talking to Ramen still, okay. we did it. Nice. Alright, time for stretch break. Which also means, I mean, I don't actually go to the, because I do the ad roll thing. Anyway, hold on a second. That was quest 14. Nice. If pee's so bad, fill the water, get the apple, we'll come back, we'll stretch break, etc. In the meantime, I'll get these ad rolls going, and then once we're doing that stuff, we will do the free rolls that I have in the mail. Which there's a good amount. There's maybe 3 or so, I think, of the bridal stuff. I'll be back. Hello. Hello, hello. No way. Alright. First, Rechamundo. Definitely feel the voice dying. Ugh. I imagine Red King good for 3p carry? What's Red King? Red King. Oh, you need to roll it. I see. I missed a message. The what was I gonna say? I imagine you didn't roll the whatever super GFE thing was this weekend. nah, Scam Fest. Alright, that's what I have the one free roll of that to do as well. I don't even know what really would be the like good thing to get in that, but probably something. Probably something I could get benefiting, but not enough to actually. Certainly wouldn't be worth spending the stones because the rates of actually getting something I would want or need versus crap that I don't would probably be terrible, but. The only things left for C15 are, or for September, are C15 and C11. Q15 and Q11, if prefer thinking of them as that. Vicious was saying that there was kind of a double whammy, unbind into an unmatchable not long after type of thing. So, either need 2 clerics, a cleric with like a 3-turn cooldown, or maybe something with a unmatchable, unless it like unmatchables every color or something. I don't actually know what it does. I have to see him. Okay. What's this one? This shirt has always been a little bit big. What now? I'm not gonna repeat myself. I just don't feel like repeating myself because I don't feel like talking anyway right now because talking is painful. But I'm streaming, so I have to talk. Anyway. Those are the free rolls, I guess? Yeah. Start getting the scary games set up though. Start getting scary games set for September and October here. Or in September time. Oh. Do I do both the bridal ones first? Do I do bridal super GFE bridal? Do I start super G? Can I even see what's in the super GFE one? Or is that already gone? Oh, so it's this, I'm assuming? Oh, so there's just a bunch of crap. A bunch of crap. Some things that maybe if I got them would be kind of interesting, but unlikely. Dude, imagine Imagine getting fucking Draco Blade or Lavril. That would feel awful. Or Lawrence. Good heavens. Lawrence's peak. Literally never seen anyone but me use a Lawrence. No. Does he have a new equip? No one has ever talked up Lawrence while I'm not there. Well, that might not actually be quite true, but... They're not bad. There's a lot of Team RCV. I see your image for the TPAs now. That's a lot more annoying of a shape to make. A lot more annoying. Yeah, that was me doing the was me seeing it and being like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make effort. Double Geld, Atelli, whatever that light red thing is, and then the cleric Shuna or Shula or whatever. That's interesting. Huh? Oh. Really? This is on the team? Hmm. Interesting. Geldloop for... I knew Geldloop was there for the shield, which is also why the cleric that you're running isn't as bad of a problem when, like, you overwrite the shield, because, like, you're doing one of these shields every 2 turns anyway. That kind of makes sense. Hmm. Why is your Miku not super awoken? You were out of plus points? Is that a real statement? That's funny. Hmm. Interesting. That's not a bad cleric. Holy shit, I didn't know that. This thing's good too. What up, Plaps a lot. Yeah, I've been making my way through the September quest. Right now we were about to do some rolls though. Right now we're about to do some roll. Alright, so. Login stamp day 7. Here we go. Just in time. There we go. Boo. Army sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good reaction. Not a good dupe, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna do this one second, because I feel like it's less likely to be good. Free, super... roll. The only September quests I have left are 15 and 11. I think it's 11. I'm pretty sure I did 12. Nay's not the worst thing to get, I suppose. Not a good thing, if not something like new and exciting, but it is something that is at least a thing, I guess. There were worse things to get, but there were certainly better things to get. So I wouldn't quite go yuck, but 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, they're pretty good equips in random spots. Like, they're not the worst, they're not the best, they're not... I mean, they're not as good as they used to be for the equips, but... Yeah, exactly. I didn't actually have enough to have one of each color, and now I do, so it's kind of like... Okay, as far as equips go. So, yeah, I don't think... Pretty good equip. And like certainly better than getting like fucking any of this shit down here, you know what I mean? So like at least it was in this area, so it's like maybe something that would be tradable in the future if that's like the lowest thing to say about it. I would say pretty gotta be reasonably happy with that result. 6-star plus bridal free roll login stamp day 10. Yuck. Alright, fine. Here we go. Oh, god damn it. Of all of the things, it had to be a dupe. I would much rather have a new form of like anything in that rarity spot. Equip's fine, but it's also like, do I really care? If I didn't have one at all, I'd be like, alright, I'm fine with that, because the equip is good. But, like, 2 of them? Doesn't really matter. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have rather have gotten just honestly anything new, even if it wasn't that highly rated, just to have it. I think I would rather have had. Damn, that's a low cooldown. Oh, but it's only one turn roulette. Okay. You traded the Exis for Haku? Yeah, I know the Haku's really good, but I don't think I'm willing to trade 20 of these. 20 is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's just not enough to get to 20 without getting rid of everything, basically. You'd have to get rid of 4 full rows of shit. Yeah, that's probably not happening. Bummer. Because that Haku equip. Well, not... That one's good too, but... This one... I think... Yeah, this one's insane. Yeah, that one's nuts. For sure. This is gonna be like in a ranking, and I'm not gonna have it, and it's gonna suck. That's all I think. That's all I can think about looking at this. But even without, I mean, even honestly, just this on like a Millim or something would probably be fine too. Rankings aren't real. They're real. They're right here. It's live. It just started. Excuse me. Whew. In non-fixed ranking. So I don't know if this is still here or not, but oh, like all something about that apple. Push down some air. Like hiccup burping. I am hiccup burping. Not pleasant, but okay. I don't know what I should go into this dungeon with. Based on what Vicious said about there being like about being an awaken unbind and then either like that turn or shortly after a turn or like a floor after they're being unmatchable. Kind of feel like you would need a team with a much lower cooldown than Frey. And like you could maybe try to do it with Gobta plus Frey, but that seems a little dicey. So I'm sort of tempted to do the oh, you know what it is? Gobta Frey should be fine. Yeah, but what if I like don't have Gobta up because I've been shield looping? I was gonna say Atelli and then have a partner Atelli that has the Latin TPA thing. Stall a bit. You're missing a forehead in that comment because of how stupid it is. Yeah. I guess you can stall with that team. Well, not really. You can't really stall with Millim. Unless you're just going to assume that being Awakened Bind won't kill you, I guess. It's like, you use the Freyr, and then how are you supposed to stall for the Gobta to be up?
be able to stall 2 turns of Woken Bound. I guess that's kinda true. Like, you could just activate, you know, lead your skill in terms of shield, and maybe you'll do, like, no damage, but it's probably fine. Or maybe you'll do some damage. If the shield loop is up, yeah. After using Awaken Bound, you stalled a bit. I guess we can try it. Part of me was just wanting to do a telly, but... okay. In before the first turn isn't delayable and I, like, lose or something. Let's partner with Mr. Ramen. Seems doable. Oh, that's fine. Is it this beginning Awakened Bind that you were talking about, or something else? Okay. Let's do this. Should have done the Shion skill. I guess I couldn't really wait. Alright, so it wasn't that thing that needed the prayer, so it must be something else. Kind of the most cursed looking 7x6 board, but I thought it'd be funny. Didn't want to move those red orbs that were already in a bunch. Okay. Sure. It is kind of funny that, like, Gobta is from the Slime collab, but all of the other things that are from the Slime collab here are like these, you know, attractive anime characters, and then Gobta is this ugly fucking green guy with a big nose. It's just like, what are we doing here? So, like, am I allowed to not awaken Unbind here? This is racism, he's a goblin. I mean, that makes sense. Like, it doesn't folklore do, like, regular bind sometimes or something?
Do like the babiest combo ever. It's still killed anyway. I'm one turn away from Gopta being up. Yeah, so remember when you guys were like, oh, it's not a problem, and then it was a fucking problem? I remember. Maybe we can live with this one turn of shield and an L, or a heart L or something. Can you do multiple heart Ls to get multiple shield stuff, or no? Is that not a thing? Probably not a thing. Yeah, so, okay, just a bunch of liars. That's cool. Just a bunch of liars. And then Vicious being too late. Classic. 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 Plus. Gopta was almost set up perfectly last time. It was one turn away from being up. So if we like wasted a one turn somewhere else, it would be okay. I imagine we can't actually live here though. Like, I imagine anything we do will kill. I mean, maybe we'll leave this other guy alive, I guess, because we're doing dark damage. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. See if that keeps us going here. That'll give us an extra stall turn. Well, the game's probably gonna... I guess I have to target him, I bet. Nope, the game was smart. The game did the thing that most of the time you want it to do. The game did the thing that you want it to do most of the time. No cloud res. That's great. Did I kill you? Yes, you did kill me. You said I could do the thing, and then it turns out that was not correct at all, and you're a fucking liar. Basically. You think the red dark guy from Denver is Great Cleric? 4 turns to buff attack and on. I don't know what you're talking about. I also don't know how I'm supposed to get an extra turn of stall here. Milm just kills everything too much. No matter what I do. But I guess I just need to try. Well, okay, that worked. Because I didn't actually use anyone to boost their damage. Alright, that might be enough to get me there. That might be enough to get me there. Because now, we kill whatever's here this turn, and then we kill on Folklore, and then Gopta will be up. Dengeki, the red dark guy. The one that transforms and then has the 4-turn cooldown? Cleric? That, like, everyone universally says is really good? That also, if you evolve it to its other form, is a looping shield that's really good? That one? That guy? Yeah, everyone knows that guy's good. Also, now this is timed out correctly. Because now Gobto will be up. Man, being the Unbind plus a Looping Shield pretty broken, huh? Pretty broken. T for a good measure for funsies. Shield of the Pure. Ouch. Is that a problem? Nope. Not. Thankfully, it's not. Of course. Of course, I slightly move it the wrong speed there. Remember when you use your will combine, don't... Yeah. Like the meme of the chocolate gorilla in the pan. Remember, don't... Melts away before he can give away the secrets. Alright. Very good. Don't have to do the damage absorb stuff, color absorb stuff, so that's nice. You did quest on both? Nice. What'd you end up doing for the delayed skill one? Number 11. Feels like usually either that one or 15 ends up being the last one that I do. Typically, it's usually one of those two. Just because, like, sometimes I'll do it with aggregate, the one lower cooldown thing, but then I have to change just, like, one assist to at least get all the aggregates up the first turn. Just use aggro and make sure. Yeah, like that's what I usually do. I'll make sure that one of the equips is a +4 to go with the +3 so that you actually get the aggregates up turn 1. And then instead of fully cycling them every turn, you can't do that. So you use like 1 and then make sure you leave stuff for an extra turn. Yeah, okay. So I'll probably just do that then. Unfortunately, I have to use this. Well, it's not that unfortunate, but have to use it to make sure that you start charging up its damage absorb skill and whatnot if I need that in the future. Nice to have it. You know, usually you watch me go into the dungeons blind, and then whatever I die with, then you know how to work around. But this time you kind of did it for me, and of course. There is red absorb, though maybe with the dark damage it'll be fine anyway? Who knows? I guess might as well do... I guess you want to do this one then. Because it's the dark damage one. Maybe go through the red absorb damage. Let's see. Let's see. Indeed, my theory was correct. Damn, 17 floor. Oh, I didn't use Gobta, huh? Gobta time. And now we actually... Again, we do actually have to wait this time, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. L shield for good measure. Okay, now go here and go. Once again, doing multi-red and just one dark. Definitely would. I mean, as long as it got to 10C, I guess, probably doing the red box will lead to more damage most of the time. But it is just more... Usually takes more time to move all the orbs and whatnot, so... Okay, so if there's double Awakened Bind situation again, then that's not good, but I'm going to hope that that doesn't happen. The other reason, I guess, that I haven't been doing the, going for the red box every time is because on the Eurisha turns, I think maybe there's sometimes potential for there to not be enough. Again, you're too late. I don't know why you're waiting for me to ask. Like, if you know the answer, why would you wait for me to do it? Why would you wait? If you know the answer, why would you wait? If you know the answer, why the fuck would you wait? Why do you need to wait for me to ask the question? It's fucking insane. You're watching it, but you know where it is. You know what floor I'm on. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like you could have gotten it out before. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you don't recognize it by floor number, which is fair, because I don't a lot of the time too. But I feel like there was an opportunity to get it out there, or maybe be like, oh, hey, that Awakened Bind thing actually happens twice. The double Awakened Bind situation. Because you only said it happens once. You never said it happened twice. So I assumed I got past it. Which I don't think is a crazy thing to assume. Because then that at least beats the idea of, like, oh, beating the, like, oh, too fast, etc. But if you knew it was going to happen a second time, and there was no part of the discussion prior to that that was indicating that it would happen a second time, why would I expect it to happen a second time? Now, granted, we might be able to stall through it, but probably not. Maybe it'll do some, like, mega kill move, but maybe not. Maybe we can just live through it. We'll see. Luckily, we do have the RCV boost from Freyr. And that probably is what saved us there. Probably what saved us on that occasion. But I still blame you for not at least mentioning it. I think that's mostly what it is, rather than being like, you should have told me. It's, you should have maybe told me that it was gonna happen again, because why would I expect it to happen twice? I think that's probably the bigger reason to get a little annoyed. Well, it looks like I would have needed it even another time for this heart unmatchable too. That really would have, that honestly, probably would have died either way. Probably would have, well, I guess if you had stalled up to do the Gobta thing, well no, because then the Gobtai would have hit it to half, and then it would have done the heart unmatchable, and then it would have died. So I guess this kind of worked out better. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky, punk. You're lucky, punk. Team didn't need hearts to play. But still doesn't get out of you out of the previous needing the double, though. That you knew would happen. Still lucky, punk. I feel like someone, if there's someone new in the chat, they're like, wow, this guy's so mean to random people in the chat. That's crazy. Even though that, well, no, okay, Vicious, I know Vicious now for like, what, 3+ years or something crazy? Wow, another Awaken Bind. Alright, here's your chance. Here's your chance to tell me. Is it gonna happen again? Is it gonna happen again? You see what I mean, though. Well, but do you see what I mean, though? Where, like, a back-to-back happened, and then I was like, oh, that was the back-to-back. I'm good now. Maybe there'd be other singular unbinds, but not a back-to-back. I assume I need to do this. I mean, 5 turns is a lot of turns to wait. But here's your chance. I've waited long enough. You've had plenty enough time to type. You've had plenty enough time to type. Alright. He's had plenty of time to type if he wanted to type. Decided I'd rather do the L instead. You typed in the wrong stream. Ah, you can't use that as an excuse. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't use that one as an excuse. That one's crazy. That's crazy. Funny. That is pretty funny. Do I have Cross on this team? I don't think so, right? I think I asked this already this stream. The answer was no. And so was no. Oh shit, it's Gowfrisk been lurking. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Trivia stream? Trivia stream? Nice. Uh-oh, minus orbs. Red, red, red. They're all red. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's not enough to actually do a dark box. So maybe we try a red box. You've been away so long you didn't even think there would be minus orbs? Well, they do exist. They do be existing. Okay, time is shortened. I need to remember that that's happening. 5 seconds, huh? Well, not getting the box there. It can't be sesh. It is. Minus orbs, they exist. Time shorten's a bummer. Oh, that's also a bummer. Hold on. Does this thing do time extend? No. It does 2 times it does get rid of the damage nerf. This isn't even the boss, so I feel like I almost don't even want to. And we have a small board here for a turn. Oh, do we have not? Okay, thank God we have a dark orb. I thought we were done for. Thought we were done for there for a moment. Also, yeah, this happens now. They can change our board size mid-dungeon and stuff. Although this is just for a turn. Okay. Alright. Gonna play it safe with the looping shield right now. Time shorten's gone, so that's nice. All the hidden orbs are red. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Getting crazier by the second, it is. It is getting crazier by the second. They also just changed the damage cap of all the things in the middle for 4 turns. Now their damage cap is only 2 billion or whatever instead of what it normally is. When you knock it down to half, it's going to remove equips. Okay. Well, it's probably not going to happen this turn. Because we're probably not going to do any damn damage. Absorbing red. So do an L shield for good measure. I have to pee so bad. I have to pee so bad. We have to finish this dungeon. Okay, we did get it to half. Oh shit, the Cheyenne equip overwrote. That's interesting. Well, I guess the Shine equip didn't overwrite now because of that. So I need to do... If I do 1 red L, I'm good. If I do 1 red L, we're good. Now do I greed and try to do that? I think I do. I think I do. As long as you don't kill me this turn. And we do have damage absorb to deal with, so that's what this skill does. And then this, and then we just have to deal with the blinds. Dark, red, 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 dark. The top left is dark, the rest are red. Don't even deal with that. Like this. Okay, I think that will win. If it doesn't, that's not great, but you missed the Raw Dragon days. Dude, the Raw Dragon days were great. Great memories of the Raw Dragon days. Oh, I have to pee so bad. Okay, okay. Alright, I'm going to pee. We did it. Much better. Much better. So this is also a new thing. You can watch an ad twice a day to double the XP of whatever just dungeon you did. So I'll do that here. Get like 1,000,000 XP. Also, I am going to have a cough drop because, yeah, the throat is bad. Like, it's painful to talk. Straight up. Straight up. Hopefully life has been good to you, though, Galfrisk. Since whenever I last spoke. Oh? This... Last time you came here, you still didn't know what super gravity did. Now that you do, you hate it. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty poopy. Pretty stinky. Yes, Elemental is still here. Still here. They all hate super gravity. True. True. Trying to absorb the menthol from the cough drop here. I'm not talking. Just bask in the glory of what you see. I had to do those L's to get our assist back, because they have a thing where they can remove your assist, so that's why all the assist disappeared. If you were wondering what the hell was happening there. Why I did 2 L's instead of, you know, something else. And the reason that I'm saving some poisons and jammers here is because this quest dungeon makes all skills take 1 turn extra. Why did that not do no damage? Oh, because of the combo count. That might be a problem. Yeah, that's not going to be the right number. Unless we skyfall to 10. Oh. I don't know if we're gonna one-shot this. You're not. Alright, we might die then. Okay. So apparently just use aggregate doesn't actually quite work. Gotta pay a little more attention than that. I wonder if I don't even bother doing a row there. Do multiple like light orb matches. That was a -7 combo thing, or -8 combo thing. If you didn't catch that, it was insane. Really annoying. It's weird because the game, honestly, I think, Galfris, that you're probably better than a lot of current players in terms of just actually moving on the board. Well, maybe not like. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get at is, I mean, you kind of saw me using the last team that just gives you like perfect 9 dark orbs and red orbs as well, and then this team giving you all of the colors that you need and you just do it on a system anyway. Like, that doesn't really require much skill in terms of actually playing the game. It's more of just being able to like make the shit with the team. So that's why I was saying like I don't actually know if you're. I don't think the game's actually too hard for you in terms of like the actual puzzling. Feels like the puzzling is like not that much different, or sometimes it's even easier in a sense. It's more of the team building being stupid more than anything else. But you've been playing anything else lately? You've been doing other things? What you been up to? Alright, this fucking guy. Puzzling is a part where you've been good at, but now being good doesn't change your account. Yeah, that's what I mean, where like you are actually good or maybe even better than a lot of people, but the problem is the game is kind of ridiculous now. In terms of what you like need at all times and stuff. Wow, I got 10 first try, huh? Yeah, kind of a bummer. He's just been Fate, Grand Order, and Star Rail, so you're strictly a gacha gamer. You moved gachas, yeah. For a gacha gamer. Ow. Sucker punch, that's rude. Been playing the Switch games on Switch. Oh, so did you do the recent game trial was the Minecraft Dungeons thing. Did you do that one? I didn't end up playing that one. I didn't feel like doing that one. You did? Oh, okay. Were you able to beat it? I didn't do it because I figured it would be really long, because isn't it like a Diablo style game, and those games usually take a shitload of hours? That was my reasoning, at least. You couldn't beat it, yeah. That's kind of cool though that you do that. I didn't know anyone that does that, because I do that. Like, we usually stream and try to beat the games during the game trial, and I'm just, if I'm understanding right, that's also what you do, which is cool because that's what we do that on stream all the time. It's like a little challenge of sorts. Like the last one before the Minecraft one was Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Did you do that one? That was a good game. Oh, so hey, we did it. September quest complete. Alright, we did all the September quest day 1. You didn't because you already owned the game? Ah, well, that makes sense. I didn't own the game, but I owned the first one in the series, and it was a very enjoyable game. So when I saw that was on, I had been thinking about buying the game, and then it went on Game Channel. I was like, all right, stream, you know what's happening. We're definitely doing this one. It was certainly different. I was surprised that they decided to change the battle system so much, like not being grid based and whatnot. It worked, and it worked fine, but it was just, there's a pretty big change to make for a sequel of that type. Pretty big change. But it was still good. I'd have to go back to like look at our stream summary tweet images to see what other ones we've done recently. The only ones usually that are skip are either games that are just simply going to be too long and no chance of beating, but even then sometimes might like pop in to try it just to like see what the game is like. Like we did that with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We did like a stream or two-ish of that just to like beat the first chapter or whatever. And then there was might as well do this while I'm talking. Then there was Bay Farm or something maybe, where it was also like I tried this, but like it would require insane grinding, kind of like Minecraft dungeons. There's those ones that we don't usually do. Usually don't do the sport ones that are like NBA 2K23 or whatever. Like I don't care to do that. So I don't do those game trials usually either. But we've gotten a lot of value out of the game trials. We've beaten a lot of games. Like Eastward, I don't know if you did that one. That one was good. Usually if it's like, yeah, a game with an ending, and then even if it's like tough to beat within 1 week, like we've done ones that took like 20 to 25 hours of stream-ish to beat, maybe even a little higher than that at times. But like did some extra bonus like 2-hour streams on extra days and like barely beat them. We did that with like Eastward, we did that with Sparks of Hope, we did that with that Star Wars Battle Commando something or other in the past year. There's been a bunch like that. That's usually something of the Lamb. What's that one called? Someone knows what I'm talking about. I know somebody knows. Why did the music stop? Oh, it's just really quiet. Cult of the Lamb, that's the one. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were doing we do the demos too. So we did the first 3 chapters of the Emio demo. Really good. Really liked that. That was awesome. Tetris event as well. There was an F99 update. We tried Fae Farm. This is not in order. Now we're in order. Sparks of Hope. Oh yeah, did you try the Dempamen? The new Dempamen? We tried that for a stream. That was kind of funny too. That was an entertaining little funny thing. Oh yeah, Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon was one where we tried it, but then, like that game takes forever to beat, so there was no way. There was no way. Gave it a try. Oh, the Dempamen one, yeah. We did Mega Man 5 because I was told that, or I read where I was told that Mega Man 5 is not just a port, it's actually like its own game. Most of the other Mega Man games that were added to NSO were just ports, basically. Yeah, but I just figured we'd try the Darkest Dungeon one, and that was good. What else? There's usually... Oh yeah, Alleyway. That was really fun. I need to make that into a video. Wrecking Crew, that was also entertaining. Another Tetris event, of course. Each Tetris event, start of Wrecking Crew. Each Showtime demo, more demos. Mario Donkey Kong demo. What else we got here? F99. We're already back in December of last year now. 2 Tetris events in 1 month. Suika game trial. That one I did like until I beat it. Or got like the watermelon or whatever. Which actually I did on like within like 3 tries or something. This was Fae Farm. This was Cult of the Lamb. And the end of Eastward and then Cult of the Lamb. This was a lot of Eastward. Yeah, I mean, I can keep going, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Suika game you bought as soon as you came out. Yeah, I didn't. I just figured, like, I don't know. I kind of saw it and was like, okay, I get it. I don't really feel compelled to, like, buy it. Because, like, no one... Me not streaming is, like... Me streaming it isn't gonna, like, really do anything. So, like, if it ends up being a thing and then also was trying to save money... Oh, I didn't know you actually wanted to do the 3P. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, there's 3 versions, man. Bug. You got addicted. It's just, do you not want it to be aggregate? Just kind of figure aggregate's the simplest if we all do it. Maybe we'll just do... Oh, okay. I don't care. I can always do it another time. I was thinking we might switch to Super Auto Pets because it's about to be 8:20. Gives us about 40 minutes. Maybe we end up not going the full 40 minutes, but sometimes Super Auto Pets ends up taking longer. Okay, we'll do it. Which delay? Alright, they're both 3. Alright, let's just do this then. Now he's backing out, but now I'm backing in, and now he's backing out, and now I'm backing in, and now he's backing out, and now I'm backing in. What was your highest score, Frisk? Did you get like some insane, nasty score? I forget what my score was. It was like got the watermelon. I don't know. Is 1,000 points right, or was it 2,000? I don't remember. I can't speak on it enough. I don't remember it well enough. It was crazy, but you kind of forgot. Fair. That's fair. Yeah, lots of gaming's been happening. Although now that we've been doing a little more Woodcarve Wednesday again, that's made the gaming a little bit less. You beat the remake, nice. Nice. I have not done the remake, because again, I'm in a position where I kind of need to be saving money, I guess. So mostly doing free stuff that either I just already have, emulator stuff, free browser stuff, demos, things of that ilk. I don't want to do it all over again. What would you do? Do like a different build or whatever? Did you do the Super Mario RPG remake? Like the SNES one? I didn't do that either because of everything I've already said, but I watched, you know, I knew it was good. Three hooktail pickers. Super Mario RPG. It looks really good. I watched people playing bits of it here and there. And obviously I know the original game was revered and stuff before the remake happened, of course. Been a lot of games that have came out that I'm like, oh man, I'd like to do that, but probably shouldn't be buying any games. So I haven't. I think the only game really that I've bought in like the past year was Mario Wonder. That was like, was that even last year? Was that even 2023? Or 2024? I don't even know when that was. Was that this year? Was that last year? I don't remember. I think that's the last Switch game that I bought. Though there's been many others I've been interested in. Last year, you don't remember either? Yeah, it kind of blurs. Yeah, do be passing fast. Not wrong about that. What up, J-Dog? What's happening? Probably need to refill my water. We can't really do that in the middle of the tree pea here. Yeah, I shouldn't have done these. There's 3 of these we have to do? God damn. 3 of these 3 peas? Goes by pretty slow. J-Dog is... Do not try to blame. Alright, what am I doing? This. Gonna do a sap run real soon. To end the stream. Timer shortened. Who is this? Yeah. Trying to think about oh yeah, so right now I'm trying to obviously figure out and taking recommendations on any scary games to play that, you know, don't actually require me buying anything. That's what we're looking right now, what I'm looking for. That was not the best movement, I'll say that. Doesn't even have to be, I mean, I almost prefer the... I've definitely been doing a lot of shorter stuff, I feel like. Although I guess I kind of had already been doing shorter stuff when doing the Unity game jams and whatnot. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I imagine that won't happen much in September or October either, though. Just because, scary games will probably take the priority. Spooky games. Then, in a blink of an eye, it'll be November, and then a blink after that, it'll be December, somehow. Scary free games are hard to find. I feel like they're not actually that bad to find, but also it's almost like they don't actually have to be scary. It's like, it could be like, you know, it's supposed to be scary, but then it ends up just being like goofy. because it's like so poorly executed or whatever, you know what I mean? Or not poorly executed, but just like, you know, whatever the theme of it and everything. The other thing is just that, you know, I keep my eye on Epic Games Store or when there's free games to claim on Steam and everything else, so I certainly have some already just in my Steam library, whether it's a game I bought a long time ago or it's a game claimed for free and that kind of thing, so there's definitely some of that. And then of course you can, like, I remember one of the first actual like Halloween scary game days that I ever really did was a bunch of not a bunch, but several Game Boy emulated games. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That were it was like, gosh, what was it? It was like Halloween Riders or something. So it was a racing game with like a witch character and like a skeleton and stuff like that on the Game Boy. And then one was Felix the Cat Halloween game. And then there was a third one, but I'm blanking. But there was a number of them. Oh, there's gonna be maintenance, right? I don't know when that's happening, but... Vicious, you've already done this, you said? Is that right? Like all three of these? I might just bail on the last difficulty here. Just in the regards to time constraints. If that's alright with you. So that we can do the Super Auto Pets run. Did them all? Yeah, I think I'll bail after this one, because it's already going to be 8:30. Super Auto Pets? Yes. Why people? You're a Super Auto Pets person? We do the weekly on Sunday when the new weekly drops at 8 p.m. EST. We've been doing that pretty consistently for quite a while now. And then we've been, oftentimes now at this point at least, doing a bonus session and the Puzzle and Dragons Day. We'll usually do like 2 sessions, which is like 2 runs each, unless there's like 2 runs that like die really fast, and then it's maybe 3 runs in a session. Type deal. Yeah, it's been good. I'm like struggling to talk because my throat hurts a lot. Like really bad. So bad that on Sunday, and I probably honestly wouldn't have been crazy to do this today now that I feel how I feel, which is to have like on Sunday I didn't start stream at 5, I started at like 6:45, so then it was just sort of a smaller stream of like 2.5 hours, not destroy my throat. I've had this weird like, feels like I'm sick, but then like it also like doesn't feel like it's really changing and getting worse, and I'm not testing for COVID, like I'm not testing positive for COVID, so like I don't know what, but it's been like an entire week of some days it feels barely there, and then a day like today where it's like I actively do not want to talk because it's hurting. But it wasn't like this the whole day. it only started. I started to feel it a little more in the late afternoon, and then once stream going and talking more, it like felt worse and worse and worse. But yeah, I don't think it's just talking. Like it's not like, oh, he's talked too much. You know, if you're like, you go to some environment where was really loud, like you go to some like party or something, the music's really loud, and you have to talk really loud, and then like the next morning your voice is like, you know, you have like a sore, dead voice and whatnot. Definitely not that in terms of like it's not just because I'm talking. But talking does make it like kind of come back or flare up maybe. But that would be true when you're sick anyway. Like when you're sick with a sore throat, you don't really want to talk either, because it also usually hurts. But I don't know what's going on. All to say, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's thinking. So, while I open up Super Auto Pets here, by the way, I guess, to the Puzzle and Dragons folks, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to do a Super Auto Pet session here to end Puzzle and Dragons Day, which is usually the case. I don't believe there's anything else to do, like fancy rolls or anything. We already did all our free rolls, and I'm not going to spend stones on Bride. At least maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Maybe next week, but certainly not the 10 MS thing, so. Puzzle and Dragon people, I'll see you next Monday. In the meantime, in between time, you do your thing and I'll do mine, and a 1 and a 2 and a... in the meantime, I'm going to fill my water while Super Auto Pets launches, yeah? I'll be back in a sec. Or 2 or 3. ASMR Super Auto Pets time. Imagine. Change the category. Change the category. Oh, buddy. Same. Wow. Alright. We got a cough drop. We got a cough drop. It simply must happen. Oh, it's gonna be a bunch of paper. Ugh. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. It's 8:34. We've finished the Puzzle and Dragon section. Now it's time for Super Auto Pets. Let me start off by saying my voice hurts. My throat hurts, rather, because my voice is bad. Been having this throat issue. Throat issue, skull emoji. Alright, get over yourself. Lollygags? Oh, he's making jokes. I think I brought this up, but maybe I forgot. But, have had throat irritation like the past week. Maybe even more, I don't remember exactly on the numbers on that front. And I guess I'll take them. And some days it's been better than other days. It doesn't really make sense. It's very random. Like some days I barely feel it, and then, but it's there, but you know. But then other days it'll be, like I want to say Friday's stream towards the end. It was like it was painful to talk and irritating to talk. I have a cough drop if that isn't obvious. And on Sunday I only did a partial stream because of said concern of the throat hurting again. So that's why I didn't do that. We could try. I don't think I would want to like go all the way with an aardvark, but we could do a temporary aardvark potentially here, just to be a thing. But yeah, so today I did a full stream, and even before the stream in the afternoon, it felt like kind of like that Friday where it didn't feel all too good to didn't feel all too good to talk and whatnot, and the throat was irritated, and as the stream progressed, it did just kind of get worse and worse. So it's somewhat unfortunate. The kangaroo should bounce? No, mine gets one more. Tweet. All that's to say that I don't know what the hell's going on, because I'm not testing positive for anything that's, you know, bad, and then I'm not, I don't know what I'm looking for here. Not testing positive for COVID, but I also feel like the symptoms haven't like gone better or worse. It's like random on the day, so I feel like maybe it's an allergy to something that I don't know about, but then again, it's still some days are better than other days, but then also talking a lot seems to make it seems to kind of make it flare up as well, but it's not like talking after being at like a party or something where you yelled the whole night, so I don't know what's going on. But it's very obnoxious. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's very obnoxious. And I would like for it to stop. So we probably got to level one of these. I was trying to not do that, but I don't really care about this. If this was freaking one of these, I would buy it. Even an egg, I probably would buy it just to buy it. It's kind of a lot of not great tier 4s, but there are some really good tier 4s. Alright, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll. I don't know what I'm even looking for here. Maybe Bluebird level 3 or something, but we're just gonna hope this works. At least a draw. Anyway, this cough drop is helping a lot, by the way. Definitely way better. Sweet. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Cashing in. Cashing in. Yeah. Well,
know they're not gonna trigger yet. But, you know, pretty good chance we could do something. I mean, I probably would rather the kangaroo than the bird, because I definitely have the bird achievement already, but also, you want one of them to get going at least. So, okay, now that I've talked about being sick, what else has been going on? I think we're still okay. Yes. Oh, the Visions of Mana remake that came out? Ooh. We could either try rolling a bunch. I mean, I guess we could still do that. The question is, do we try to roll for the Kanga, or do we have two things that are halfway leveled? Or not halfway, but 2/3 of the way. Damn. Damn, that sucks. But yeah, that game came out, and apparently the team that was working on it were laid off the same day or something. So that's, you know, that's cool, I guess. But that being cool, obviously, I mean, it's not cool, it's terrible. That's the world we're in right now. We're like definitely in a recession, and then just no one wants to really admit it for some reason. I don't really want to take this caterpillar. Maybe it was too greedy to take the double bison, and I should have just taken the caterpillar. One caterpillar and one bison. I think a lot of people won't have perks yet. Fuck you. We have two things that are one away from level 3, huh? We're just not gonna get there. Well, that's cool, I guess. And we still won, but I think we're getting kind of lucky. Okay. What is happening? So, I know I was supposed to sell a bird and buy one of those units, but I just felt like if I did, I would just get the bird, and then if I didn't, it would go the other way, like, no matter what. Alright, we lose. Jesus Christ. Oh man, okay. These bisons have been worse than useless, probably. We had two things that needed one match for so long, and we just never got there. 2 hits with bison, though, that's good. Yeah, we'll have to take it. I mean, at this point, oh god. At this point, I'd rather get one of these to level 3 and get rid of this. What I'm thinking about is, combining these and getting the elephant seal, or just level the... I mean, the leveled lynx is gonna do a lot. I'll just do that. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing next turn. Elephant seal, get rid of stuff. And this lynx is gonna shoot for a lot.
This is the worst best team. This is the worst best team I've seen. Oh, well, that fly's goner. I think we just win. Yeah. We just have enough left after the fact. Definitely the worst best team you've ever seen. Oh man, this is the dumbest team of all time. This is the dumbest team of all time. Tempted to just freeze those and buy that. I mean, most of their team is dead. Not enough. Okay, hold on. It's funny because I think you are either getting rid of the bison or the kangaroo. I guess you're getting rid of the bison. That might sound crazy, but I actually think that's what's happening. I think that's what's happening. All of that effort the whole time, and none of that paid off the whole time. Okay, that looks pretty good. Say goodbye to your little thing there. It's pretty good. Say goodbye to your butterfly. The world is a funny place. The world is a funny place. The reason to do that is if there's nothing here, then that way we can buy one of these and start getting that ever closer to level 3. And they got a good team. They got the double jump situation going on. Oh, one away from a draw. That's painful. That is definitely painful. It's also painful that that is not a, I gotta take it. Gotta take it. I guess you just take this. Leveled gorilla would be really nice too. I think a PETA on the gorilla is probably worth it even. Well, if it's leveled, I guess. Proc's not gonna get there. These aren't gonna get there, I don't think, by the time we would get to 10, if we were to get to 10, but I don't even know if we have a good chance of that. Okay. One monkey back there, huh? Okay. Okay. Probably should have changed that order. Probably should have changed that order a little bit. Did you just do this again, huh? So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think the PETA will definitely help. A lot of snipes. That's a shitload of snipes. But it's not enough to beat me. Not that time. I will do this. Okay. Okay. Gorilla tech, or you weren't informed earlier? If this gorilla was level 2, I'd feel a lot better. Yeah, because then he'd have another coconut right there, which would be pretty important, but we have enough still. Elephant seal going crazy. Level 3 elephant seal would be so nice. I don't know. I think I have to do the right thing here. I'll freeze this. I'll freeze this. Because we could only buy one more of this anyway, because we would have had to roll. So, in spirit will be a level 3 seal. You could also argue at this point maybe putting gingerbread on the gorilla to have it be level 2, but their team looks pretty damn good. This looks like a team that can beat our team. Although they only got one hit off of that. If we can kill this gorilla in one shot, which we can, and we won. We've won again. The elephant seal saves all. I believe that... Is that a... Oh, I guess it wasn't a kangaroo achievement. I guess I thought it was going to be, and it wasn't. But, sweet. Really unfortunate that, again, so close yet so far for elephant seal achievement. Just needed an actual level instead of the gingerbread man, but also had to spend the money on the... Definitely had to be spending some of the money there to have a good chance to. They actually can't have beards, most firemen, because the reason that firemen have a mustache instead of a beard is because they need their like mask respirator that gives them oxygen when they're going into a fire. They need that to have a perfect seal. So if they have a beard, it doesn't actually seal correctly, but they can have a mustache because that fits under the seal. There's your fun fact. That's why firemen have mustaches and not a full beard. There's your fun fact. Loving this setup so far. Free level, some extra bird stats, 3-4 at the front's always yummy to have. Alright, well you trade because of that, it's fine. And then trade there, that's good value, and we win from there. What else has been going on? What else have I seen late? That's a camel, no doubt about it. Kinda awkward? Oh, no, it's not. We level and then buy a thing. I don't really love both of these. I haven't really used the Mandrake yet, so I'm kind of interested in that. There's definitely an amount of faint pets, but there's not... As you get further, like, later in the game, you're more likely to have, like, people jumping. Like, it's not going to be that many spawners, or faint abilities in terms of this type of feint. And then you would even have to have it leveled. I'm just going to take the flying fish. I'm just going to take the damn fish. Oh, right. I didn't actually get the achievement because it was 9 wins. That was painful when that happened. I saw a post today about the upcoming Mario Jamboree game. I don't know if you've heard about that one, but that's not great for me. Well, it's actually fine. Never mind, it's not fine. The new upcoming Mario Party game called Mario Party Jamboree. It's going to have a new item that makes it so that you can make your opponent's next turn, if they go to a star or a shop, cost 200% more. So double the price. Which is pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Just another, it's another way to make everyone mad at each other and ruin friendships, as everyone says about Mario Party. That's kind of cool. I don't think I want to try to get this thing to level 3. I definitely don't need the achievement. There's no way. Yeah. But, and I'm probably not doing bison stuff, but I also have a free roll, but what am I going to get in the free roll? I guess maybe we try to roll for kangaroos and chupacabras. I have been thinking about a chupacabra being kind of a cool thing to try this week, just because... Jesus, so many rats. Would have been cool, just because it was, I forget which run it was, but it was, I think probably when we had a slug at front, and I was like, oh, I don't want to face camels, and then face the camel, so they got a bunch of stats. But then the same thing also kind of happens for chupacabra, where you, like, can get kills up front and then get a bunch of stats from it and whatnot. Fortunately, it didn't really work there. along with like this also not really working here. We're just gonna have a bunch of half levels and feel bad about ourselves. We would have had a level 3 one of these guys, but I don't think it matters too much. Okay, so, oh, Lynx. I'm an unfortunate one to have that happen with. A bunch of triggers there is pretty good, though. We're gonna get... Yeah. Very nice. Gave up on the flying fish. Pretty obvious, because you have eyeballs. Certainly this. The question is, do you... I guess maybe I shouldn't have bought that and then went brain cramp to then have all this stuff jump. Oh, you know what you could do, like... God, how would you do this? If you got rid of the cricket and then had these both jump in front, but then had this here, you could have, like, the camel, the first turn that it's attacking by itself, buff the kangaroo until it dies. Then the jump happens. It's kind of enticing. It does mean that the Chupacabra would then just kind of have to, like, be somewhere else. I have to pee really bad, unfortunately, as well. I've been drinking a lot of extra water because of the whole sore throat issue. I really do want to get these achievements after I was so close to not getting them. The kangaroo is a good way to do that in the mid-game. It is kind of dicey, though. Because we might just lose now. This would buff both of them, which isn't the worst thing, I guess. And I think I am going to save the level. Now I'm maybe not as interested in saving the level. We have at least one other level. Yeah, I think I need to. Okay, and we don't care about that. This Chupacabra better kill something. Oh, we're also not getting the kangaroo thing that I spent that whole time talking. Alright, it didn't matter anyway. We were gonna lose no matter what. Never mind, nothing matters. Nothing matters. They have a, like, 1620 kangaroo or whatever. Alright, double level. It's always nice. Okay, I think we're not doing this. Well, probably just shouldn't do this either, to be honest. I think you have to take the Dragonfly to get some stats going. And then probably the Croc just to be good value. So I think I'll get rid of this one then. It's so good getting the Melon Armor with stats on it though. So maybe with that in mind, just give up on the Kangaroo and just have like a lot of things happening. And then either give up on the Chupacabra right now and take a Croc just to have a Croc, or keep it because it's like maybe a level 3 happening. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I'm gonna be boring and keep the camel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, what I want this to do, and I think this is how this would work, is that... Alright, at least 2 triggers there. Okay, no, this still worked how I wanted it to. That it jumps and gets the value, as it were. Level 2 camel, no joke. Might put that on a Dragonfly or something. Could also do that. I guess it only stats those two. I don't feel too confident about this one, but yeah, that's probably gonna destroy me. Yeah. Yeah, we're at 1 health, that's okay. Hey guys, remember that run where I like just won and it was like really cool and stuff? Yeah, maybe there was an opportunity to try to do a Saiga Antelope thing too. We get another drop bear or a chocolate. I was gonna say then we would get some Dragonfly stats out of it at least. Not the case.
I don't think this is really gonna be... I mean, it'll buff that, but I'd rather just try to get another match, maybe get a monkey involved. I don't know what we're doing. But I just don't think it's gonna matter anyway, so I'm kinda just let it happen. Oh, this seems beatable. Yeah, that's beatable. Okay. Well, we get rid of the dragonfly and then get rid of something else, and we don't care about the order. Probably what we need to happen. Okay. We don't have enough money to do both, so I'll do this one first. YOLO? Yeah, pretty much the worst thing to probably do, if I'm gonna be honest, but I also, again, kind of just don't feel like we have that much of a chance. Okay, it worked. Was there a second monkey I didn't freeze, or am I misremembering that? I thought there was a second monkey that maybe I didn't freeze. We have to get rid of something probably to get this monkey involved. Also, it's gonna be funny, anything here is gonna get the flashlight. Do we need to get the monkey involved? I mean, it's pretty bad that we have two things that jump. So if like either of them are in the front, it's like really bad. So we'd probably rather that just be at least a one gamble. Shoutouts to Meteor Herd. Part of me is thinking we keep this one because it's almost level 3 and maybe we can get the achievement, even though this works a lot better with armor and whatnot. But here I go doing it. Alright. Well, I'm glad I kept the croc. Freeze them both, because if we get the drop there, we'd rather level 3 at first. And look at that, I maybe am okay at the game. Potentially just this instead of monkey. That's definitely something I would consider. Now, this is pretty much the ideal order, I would say. Although, Elephant Seal, I do kind of need to get level 2 for that to work. Double hits up front is a little obnoxious. We lose. Turns out it doesn't matter. That's okay. Kind of maybe got lost along the way a little bit. What's funny about that is sort of the start of this weekly to me. Started the weekly at like 5, kind of a middling team. Maybe a little too much gamble, Komodo Dragon. I just really like the idea of trying to get the Komodo Dragon to work. But then 10 win, 10 win, 9 win, 10 win, and then end with another very similar camel, croc, monkey, some other third unit shenanigans. Prey situation. That's okay though. Excuse me. So I don't know. Hopefully this, I think we'll end it there. Hopefully this throat sickness situation figures itself out, because I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's been very annoying. I would like to be able to operate as normal, but who knows, maybe next Super Auto Pets I will be operating as normal. So until then, so part of the reason to end there is because I have to pee so bad. Definitely part of it. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. I guess I'll just end. We'll just end and I'll go pee. Hey, first end of stream, well, kind of second end of stream with the background, with the fall background, because it's September now. So GG's. I would suggest to go watch maybe Eris is playing Police Mystery. I don't know what that is, but it's probably funny. Otherwise, maybe Chibley's playing Firewatch. I've heard of that game. I don't actually remember what is involved though. Maybe one of those 2 or 3 things. I'll see you Wednesday for Woodcarve Wednesday.
I don't know exactly the plans of the whole, like, you know, maybe I'm not feeling good and whatnot, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll see you on Wednesday. Ideally a full stream, but we'll see. I'm thinking probably try to do stuff and then wood carve Wednesday the second half, but who knows? Maybe we end up doing it like a 2/3 like we did last week. But until then, I will see you. Make sure to wear your sunscreen and moisturize. And good deuces.